if you were to board a faster-than-light spaceship, and travel to some of the strangest known planets in the universe, to watch sunsets beneath twin suns, to experience the ultimate luxury of a diamond planet, to witness the fantastical world of sapphire storms, what kind of experience would that be? Today, let's embark together on an extraordinary interstellar journey, and see just how mind-blowing those exoplanets that shatter our imagination truly are. In the Milky Way, the closest known exoplanet to Earth is Proxima Centauri b, 4.2 light-years away. Proxima Centauri b is also considered one of the planets with the highest stellar radiation. If you stood on its surface, you would see 3 suns hanging in the sky. Because Proxima Centauri b resides in a triple star system, its host star is Proxima Centauri. Because Proxima Centauri b is tidally locked, you can experience what eternal day and eternal night truly mean here. One side ahead is bathed in the warm, gentle afterglow of a red sun, bright and comforting, while the other side is plunged into darkness and cold. But we must not be fooled by this beautiful appearance. While you are still intoxicated by the stunning scenery before your eyes, the sky could suddenly explode. The gentle sunlight you were just admiring could instantly turn into a super intense radiation storm capable of destroying your DNA, with a power hundreds of times more terrifying than solar flares. This is because Proxima Centauri frequently unleashes massive stellar flares. It regularly scours this poor planet again and again with extreme radiation. And because Proxima Centauri b is only a few million kilometers from its host star, the same side always faces the star. Surface temperatures there are extremely high, and the planet is strongly tidally locked. This means you would be continuously exposed to intense radiation. Although Proxima Centauri itself is small, the flares it produces can reach 100 times the intensity of solar flares. In 2019, when scientists observed Proxima Centauri, they captured a shocking superflare eruption. In just 7 seconds, the star's brightness surged by 14,000 times, as if a once dim little red star suddenly turned into a blinding flashbulb. Even more unsettling, scientists discovered that Proxima Centauri emits intense radiation almost every day. It is this relentless radiation that shrouds Proxima Centauri b in a thick aura of death. The living conditions are extremely harsh, so Proxima Centauri b is far more terrifying than we imagined. Having just escaped the radiation crisis of Proxima Centauri b, we arrive at a planet called 390 Lb. This planet lies on the other side of the Milky Way, about 21,500 light-years from us. Its mass is 5 times that of Earth. When you step onto this planet, you will see a shattered alien ice field, stretching in all directions, as if it has no end. When you look up, a faint red dwarf star flickers overhead, barely able to bring even a hint of warmth to this frozen world. Temperatures here drop beyond imagination, reaching as low as -227 degrees Celsius, instantly freezing you into a block of ice. So we can only make a brief stop on this planet, leaving the icy wasteland behind. We arrive at Kepler 16b. This planet is about 200 light-years from Earth, and is a gas giant. It is similar in size to Saturn, with about half the mass of Jupiter. But what truly makes it famous is that it orbits 2 stars. When you stand on the surface of one of its rocky moons, towering cliffs rise before you, with rolling burnt orange dunes stretching into the distance. On the far horizon, 2 blazing suns set in perfect synchrony. It's hard to imagine how breathtaking this scene would be, but when night falls, this place turns into a hell of extreme temperature differences. Due to the lack of an atmosphere capable of regulating temperature, daytime temperatures can soar above 600 degrees Celsius, while nighttime temperatures plunge to below -100 degrees. This extreme temperature swing is like a crazed thermal roller coaster that can cause severe damage to spacecraft. And because it is relatively close to both stars, surface conditions are extremely harsh, with peak winds reaching thousands of kilometers per hour. So we hurry to the next planet before nightfall. When we arrive at 55 Cancri E, this planet will absolutely show you what a true hell of lava and iron blood really means. This planet is only 41 light-years from Earth, and has a volume about 8 times that of Earth. When you step onto this planet, the first thing you see is a world illuminated by rivers of lava. These lava rivers resemble flowing neon light strips, snaking across the planet's surface. Looking up, eerie glows flicker in the black sky, revealed to be molten iron raining down in scorching winds. 55 Cancri East is extremely close to its star, at a distance of only about 1 million kilometers, causing average surface temperatures to exceed 2,300 degrees Celsius. This temperature is high enough to vaporize iron. Any spacecraft attempting to land would be completely destroyed, so observing from orbit is the wiser choice. In such an environment, no form of life could survive. The air is filled with the pungent smell of sulfur. The ground is hot enough to instantly melt any metal. Molten iron falls like razor blades, hissing violently as it hits the lava. This is a cruel and merciless world. After enduring the baptism of extreme heat, we arrive at GJ436b. This planet will give you the ultimate experience of ice and fire. GJ436b is only 30 light-years from Earth, with a mass about 20 times that of Earth, similar to Neptune. The ice on this planet is not the kind of ice we are familiar with. When you step onto its shimmering surface, ice stretches in all directions, glinting mysteriously under the dim orange light of its host star. However, your suit sensors will soon start screaming, because ground temperatures exceed 400 degrees Celsius. That's about as hot as the surface of Venus, hot enough to melt lead. Yet strangely, the ice remains perfectly solid. This isn't magic. It's because GJ436b's gravity is so powerful that it compresses water molecules into an unusual crystal structure, known as hot ice. Under extreme pressure, this hot ice can remain solid even at high temperatures. Leaving GJ436b behind, we arrive at the truly fascinating planet TOI 6894b. It's like a cotton candy planet from a fairy tale. This planet was recently discovered near a red dwarf star, about 240 light-years from Earth. At first glance, it looks like a standard gas giant. But strangely, although it is enormous in size, nearly as large as Jupiter, its mass is only 1/8 that of Jupiter. This makes its density lower than cotton candy. Essentially, it's like a gigantic hot air balloon, held together in some mysterious way. Its internal structure is loose, composed mainly of hydrogen and helium, much like an enormous balloon. When you arrive on this planet, it feels like floating in a dream. Pink clouds surround you, stretching endlessly to the horizon and glowing softly, like a sunset that never ends. At first, everything feels calm and beautiful, but soon you realize a terrifying truth. There is no real bottom here. You would sink forever into this endless sea of clouds. Next, we head to a place that will absolutely make your heart race, because it is a true diamond planet. It is called PSR J1719-1438B, and lies about 4,000 light-years from Earth. It orbits a rapidly spinning pulsar. This pulsar is essentially a dead neutron star, rotating at incredible speed, and blasting radio waves toward Earth. After extensive observation, scientists found that this planet has a diameter 4 times that of Earth, yet its mass is hundreds of times greater, nearly comparable to Jupiter. Gravity here is extraordinarily strong. Over immense spans of time, carbon has been compressed and crystallized into solid diamond. Some scientists even believe it was once a star, but later had nearly all its mass stripped away by the pulsar, ultimately becoming this dazzling diamond planet. Leaving the diamond planet behind, we arrive at the exoplanet HD149026b, more than 250 light-years from Earth. This planet has a unique and powerful allure. Its host star is an F-type star, more massive and hotter than the Sun. HD149026b orbits extremely close to its star, only about 2 million kilometers away. As you descend into the upper atmosphere of this gas giant, the first thing you see is a faint glow of bright yellow and orange. The entire sky looks as if it's lit by countless lamps. Then you begin to notice fine scratches and mist forming on your helmet, because it's raining glass here. On HD149026b, high temperatures and pressures cause silicon vapor in the atmosphere to condense into molten glass droplets, which slice through the haze as they fall. Most terrifying of all, chemical mixtures in the air also produce sapphire dust, drifting lazily down alongside the glass, turning the entire place into a wildly luxurious snow globe. Except this snow globe exceeds 1,500 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt bronze. Winds here rage at thousands of kilometers per hour, blowing molten glass shards everywhere, and turning the planet into a chaotic nightmare. So we leave as quickly as possible. The next planet lies about 1,200 light-years from Earth. In this star system, 2 planets have been discovered, Kepler 36b and Kepler 36c. They share the tightest known planetary orbits. When you stand on Kepler 36b, you'll find the distance between the 2 planets is only a few million kilometers. Looking up, a Neptune-like gas giant looms overhead, faintly visible. The sight is both magnificent and unsettling, but this beauty comes at a price. Every 97 days, the 2 planets pass each other at their closest approach. At that moment, tidal forces become extraordinarily strong. Kepler 36c's gravity stretches and pulls at the crust of Kepler 36b. Through your spacesuit, you would feel violent earthquakes, watching the horizon tremble, as if the entire world were trying to fling you away. Standing on one planet, and feeling the oppressive presence of another about to fall upon you, is an experience truly unlike any other. Finally, we arrive at the darkest known planet in the universe, called TRS-2b. This planet feels unlike any of the others. It brings an eerie, spine-chilling calm. It is about 750 light-years from Earth, and is a gas giant similar in size to Jupiter. But unlike Jupiter's colorful, storm-filled atmosphere, TRS-2b reflects almost no light. It is darker than fresh asphalt at midnight, even darker than a black hole's event horizon. As you drift into its upper atmosphere, beneath you lies an endless abyss of darkness, as if it could swallow you whole. Because it is so far from its host star, the star's faint light can barely illuminate anything. This is the darkest planet known in the Milky Way, and to this day we still don't know why it is so dark. But it allows you to feel what true loneliness and fear really mean. After this series of heart-pounding space journeys, you board your spacecraft and return to the long-familiar solar system. Only then do you truly grasp the vastness and mystery of the universe, and the smallness and fragility of humanity within it. So which of these planets left the deepest impression on you? The luxurious yet deadly temptation of the diamond planet, the fantastical danger of the glass rain world, or would you rather seek tranquility on the darkest planet of all? Tell me your thoughts in the comments below.